What is going on, good and wonderful people, and morning all? Today we're talking about one of the worst contracts the Pittsburgh Penguins have at the moment, and that is the Ryan Graves contract. When Kyle Dubas came in after Ron Hextall was fired after the Pens missed the playoffs in 2023 for the first time since Crosby's rookie season, Kyle Dubas came in and he had a mess to clean up. The team was the oldest team in hockey, and it's still one of the oldest teams in hockey. And one of the contracts Kyle Dubas did was signing Ryan Graves on July 1st, 2023 to let me just type it in. Just give me a few seconds. A 6-year contract. This was year 2 of that contract. And he's making a total of $4 million cap hit. And that contract has just been a disaster for the Pens. Unable to put up points and only put up last year, or should I say this season. I should probably get a board like the hockey guy and write it down so I don't have to look on my phone. What? Only had 1 goal, 3 assists, and 4 points. That is very bad, especially when he's playing with an elite defenseman partner known as Erik Karlsson, one of the best defensemen of all time. And especially Karlsson coming off about 2 or 3 years ago a resurgence season, but Karlsson's not looked pretty well. So I'm pretty sure this is a signing Kyle Dubas would wish he can take back. And I'm surprised he's not in the AHL at all the way he was struggling. Could you imagine if they had, let's see, Tristan Jarry and Ryan Graves paying someone like Jarry makes $5 million, 4.5 million, add that up. Almost close to 10 million. Could you imagine if the Pens were paying that many players just to be in the AHL with that salary? So is there any way out of this contract? Not without giving up first round picks or really good prospects, because Ryan Graves, he's usually a 15 to 20-point guy and almost reaching 30 points for a second pairing defenseman. And let's be real, his trade value is probably really not good. At most, probably just a 7th-round pick and a bunch of AHL players that will never play more than like 5 NHL games or 10 in their career. So it's going to be really tough for Kyle Dubas to get rid of this contract, and he's 30 years old, and I don't think the Pens are going to be able to get rid of him. I think they're stuck with him for these next remaining years of that contract. Like I said, who's going to take on it? He would have to have like a career season to get traded, and the Pens would have to retain some salary, I believe, to move Ryan Graves. So, Pens fans, I think we're stuck with Ryan Graves until the final 2 years of that contract, and it's going to be a rough one, especially next season with him on the team. They could buy him out, but are the Pens really going to do that? Like, it's very interesting. One of the worst contracts in hockey, and especially for the Pittsburgh Penguins at the moment. So, yeah, Kyle Dubas, one of the worst moves, and I really think the Erik Karlsson move was a bad idea because they traded up a first-round pick. Well, he was able to get out of Mikael Granlund's contract. To be honest, I would rather kept that first-round pick because the Pens need to get younger. They need all the prospects they can have for the future. And they gotta embrace a rebuild if the team starts off like really, really bad. Like they're trying to be competitive to keep the window open, but this team is just old. Crosby and Malkin can't carry as they used to. Well, Crosby's still playing at an elite level, but he doesn't have the help he has anymore. So yeah, do you think there's any hope for the Pens to get rid of Ryan Graves, or do you think we're stuck with him for these next few years?